Yo, yo, it's JSF, and I didn't even set up my training mode, but I want to talk about one last thing, or at least one more thing, that is such an elementary entry-level problem that it should never exist in a fighting game today, and it really doesn't exist in any other fighting game except this one. Like, this is the only fighting game, I promise you. This is the only fighting game where this is a fucking problem, which is just more, more of another example of why this game is so fucking stupid and why I talk about it the way I do. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat, I love the characters, I love that fucking Spawns in this game, Robocop's in this game, the Joker from DC Comics. It's a super cool ass game. It looks amazing. Look at this retro stage, man. This shit's amazing. But the combat is so fucking poorly designed, it's like a joke. And nobody else wants to talk about it. So little old me is gonna keep reminding y'all, hey, this game's combat is a fucking joke. It's a little combat's in the name, and the literal fighting aspects of the game is trash. But anyway, that was a little mini tangent. Sorry about that. I want to talk about anti-airing. Let's talk about anti-airing. Now, I know anti-airing doesn't really exist in this game. I'll try to show some examples if I can. I don't want to go back and forth to select screen. It's going to take too long. But I was just playing a match, right? This is the last night of Combat League. I was gonna play more and rank up and shit, and I was like, after a while, I was just like, fuck this, dude. You guys are gonna put me against low rank Kung Lao players who just do this, or do this. Wait, or do this. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid shit like that. Like, it's not real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. But anyway, like it comes to a point where like there are characters that can literally just jump freely in this game. Now, part of the problem is jumping in this game is really fucking stupid. Like I was mentioned before, I think if you press up, I think on the third frame you're in the air and like no longer on a grounded state, so you're already in the air after that. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. I don't know what it is in other games, but like just how it is being in the air is not nearly as floaty. Like you're not in the air as long, and you can literally attack damn near as soon as you know what I mean? As soon as you take flight. You know what I'm saying? And there are characters who have good anti-air jabs. But even that is not necessarily, it's not a solution, because I can do my jump kick early, I can do it late, you know what I'm saying? I can do this, or I can dive kick. So like there's a lot of characters, Kung Lao is the only one, a lot of characters who you just have to fucking, if you don't play a character with an amazing anti-air, like I play Spawn, right? Let's have Kung Lao do some shit. Wait, that's backwards. Let's have Kung Lao do some shit. Hold on one second. Let's have him do some shit. That wasn't the best throw setup or whatever, but you get the point, right? Random hit and playback. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, can I anti-air him or not? Like, and this is within like human reaction, right? You know, and I know this is nothing new. This is not a brand new problem that just came up today, right? But it's something that we've kind of allowed, and something that we've kind of, I guess a lot of us maybe hope that it would change, hope that it would get fixed, hope that it would get patched or whatever, and it never really did. Like they I think in some of the patch notes they've said, oh, they gave grounded anti-air moves, uppercuts a little more priority or whatever. But the problem is down twos don't have any invincibility. If you do your down two, your uppercut, there's no type of invincibility whatsoever. They can say there is. They can say it, but there fucking isn't. Like, you just saw, I'm not gonna do it again. You just saw me trying to anti-air Kung Lao. I just set him up. Is he gonna do early jump kick, late jump kick, dive kick, or empty jump, right? If he empty jumps, obviously I can down two him out of the fucking air. The problem is, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. So, not only is jumping the most elementary, rudimentary, the fucking most brainless thing to do in a fighting game, if you had a 2-year-old a controller, or a 3-year-old who can grasp a controller, let's say, and let them play a fighting game, they're probably gonna jump, right? So it doesn't take any thought, it doesn't take any skill, it doesn't take any, like, If you know how to jump, great, congratulations. That doesn't make you good at anything, right? Now, the difference between this game and other games, you can get punished for it, right? And there are games where you can super jump and jump way higher and all this other kind of shit. But honestly, if you look at every other fighting game on the landscape right now, I guarantee you there's a universal or damn near universal way to deal with jumping or jump-ins, right? Like if you play Dragon Ball FighterZ, you have crouch heavy. If they're in the air, if they're trying to attack you from the air, or they do the homing dash at you, it's literally invulnerable to those type of moves, and it hits you out of it every time free. You react and you do that move, boom, you beat it. If you play Street Fighter, damn, like over half the cast has a DP. If you don't know what DP is, it's a Dragon Punch, usually a Shoryuken, but there are other moves that are like it. They're really fast, like 3-frame, 4-frame moves that are invincible, that anti-air. Like a lot. I promise over half the cast has some type of move like that, right? They have some type of anti-air move. If you play Grand Blue Fantasy, half the fucking characters have DPs, which are invincible. Like, other fighting games have taken measures to fucking deal with this. In Mortal Kombat, you wonder why it's a fucking scrub fest. You wonder why it's a fucking jump fest, why everybody just fucking does this. Like, have you ever watched me play? I literally don't anti-air people. It's to the point where I play Frost, and Frost has a good anti-air. Her down 3 is a good anti-air. It doesn't lead to much damage unless you're in variation 3, and you know, then you can possibly get 20-something% out of it, which is good. But other than that, it doesn't lead to great damage or anything, but it catches everything because it lowers her hurt box so much. But I'm so conditioned to just never, the fact that her down 2 is trash, and I've known that forever, and the fact that I don't play many characters who have good anti-airs, I'm just conditioned to never fucking do the shit, right? Unless I'm trying to punish a throw with, right? It's basically to the point where down 2s, which are literally every character in the game, Mortal Kombat is synonymous with uppercuts, bro. Mortal Kombat is known for its uppercuts. This game has been known for uppercuts for over fucking 20 years, for over 25 years. But the uppercuts in this game have no purpose unless you whiff a throw. Like, that's dumb. Like, if you want to do the throw, crush and blow uppercut thing, cool, great, that's fine. But like, you literally took an anti-air move and removed the anti-air property for it. Like, it's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. It's nonsensical. It's idiotic game design. And like, I don't know how else to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if that sounds rude or disrespectful, but I literally don't understand it. Like, somebody from NetherRealm would have to sit me down and have a full explanation of how this makes any type of sense. Because in my logical brain, this makes no fucking sense. This is an anti-air, an uppercut that goes up in the air, especially in Mortal Kombat. It's designed to hit somebody high up. This shit doesn't even, it doesn't even hit people that are ducking. It's not supposed to hit somebody low. It's supposed to hit somebody high. So why don't you make it a good anti-air? There are certain characters, right? We can go to the select screen. There are certain characters in this game that have amazing down 2s. Like, I obviously am not talking about Jade when I make this video. Jade has the best down 2 in the game. We know that. Baraka has a great down 2. Joker has a fucking great down 2. Noob Saibot has a great down 2. But what about RoboCop? His down 2 is a fucking joke, right? What about Frost? It's a fucking joke. Fujin has the worst down 2 in the fucking game, right? Like, the inconsistency is one problem. There's some, like, Devora has a really good down 2. There are some characters that have great down 2s, other characters that have terrible ones, and it doesn't seem to be tied to how good or how bad the character is, because Gears has a good down 2 and he has a good everything. You know what I mean? And, like, Fujin isn't the greatest character and he has the worst down 2 in the game. Frost is the worst character in the game and has a shitty down 2. I know she has down 3 and that's her anti-air, but I'm just saying, like, the inconsistency is, I don't understand it. And just the fact that like, why wouldn't you just make your uppercut your anti-air? Like, I don't get it. I thought that was the point of the move. It's like I don't know, man. It's like somewhere along the line they were like, yeah, I know it's Mortal Kombat and every character has an uppercut, but we don't want that just to be a universal anti-air. We don't want to give characters like, if it was up to me, I would give down 2's air invincibility. Like maybe not frame one air invincibility, but I would give them some type of maybe upper body air invincibility or whatever. And I think in MK9 they has something like that, right? Where like you're down two or not, maybe not you're down two, but certain moves, just certain moves like Cyrax air throw or something, right? Like there are moves that are designed to be, this is an anti-air move. We want this to beat air moves. That's what I think of when I see down twos. I think that should be the move you do to beat an air move. Like maybe your standing jab has no type of anti-air properties, right? Maybe your down three has no type of anti-air properties, but maybe your down two does, right? Maybe your head invincible if you do down two. Maybe your head and upper body is invincible. Maybe you're fully invincible after frame 4 or some shit. I don't know. But I just think that like this is a problem that I don't believe that they're ever gonna patch this game again. I don't know that for a fact. I could be very wrong. But I don't personally believe that they're going to support this game anymore. I think this is it. I think this is the final roster. I think this is it for the game. So I'm going to just say for the future and future titles, future Mortal Kombat games, Injustice, whatever. Injustice anti-airs are not this bad, but they're not, I don't think they have any type of invincibility or anything like that either. But I think anti-airs, down twos, uppercuts should beat air moves. Like I don't think it should be like you jumped and flew at me and did an attack and I lost, like I got hit out of it or we traded. No, I saw you in the air, I did my designated anti-air move, I should win. I should get the punish for that. That's fighting game 101. It's basic fighting game knowledge, basic fighting game logic. And other games have other moves like with him, like I already talked about. They have invincibility, right? They have a reason, or you can do your super. And the thing about this game is the super doesn't have any damn invincibility. So like you kind of just got to hold jump ins, and it's silly because then you see somebody jump 3-4 times in a row, and you're sitting there, and then like to a spectator watching, they're like, why is he not anti-airing? And the answer is, if you're not playing the right characters, you can't. You just gotta hold that, and I think that's the scrubbiest shit in the fucking world. And I'm just over it. I'm done. I'm not saying I'm done with the game, but I'm just saying like it's just nonsense, bro. It's so, I just don't get it. I would love to see. I'll never see this game be designed well because this is the end of this game's life. And a lot of people always say, oh, well, you guys, every time a new NetherRealm game comes out, you guys play it for 6 months or play it for a year. Then you're like, I can't wait for the next game. And it's like, well, yeah, because they never fix the fucking games. NetherRealm has a bad habit of making decent games that look amazing and have an amazing single player content, you know what I mean? And the games feel fresh, they feel new, they look amazing, but they don't play amazing. And they have, NetherRealm is the king at 6 out of 10 fighting games. And what I mean by that is like the combat systems in the game. How you fight other people is like a 6 out of 10. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. There are some things that are great, there are some things that are fucking terrible, that are like, how did you not catch this in day 1 of development? You know what I mean? There's so many issues with this game that are literally level 1 issues. Like I've never made a fighting game, so you can knock me all you want for saying this, but at the end of the day, when I do make my own fighting game, guess what? Anti-airs are gonna anti-air. I guarantee you that. You're not gonna be able to just jump and do whatever the fuck you want all the time and never be able to be punished for it. So that's never going to be a problem in any game I make if I have any type of creative say-so. Just putting that out there. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I was just thinking about that. It was on my mind and I wanted to talk about it. I never made a video specifically just talking about anti-airs, so I wanted to talk about it. Even though I'm sure we all know anti-airs in this game are stupid. And it's just the only character I see with a somewhat balanced anti-air is Sindel. They like her anti-air is stupid, or her down 2 is like really good with the range. It goes far forward and far up, so it's slower. But I'm like, but then at the same time you have Jade with the best down 2 in the game, which is super safe on block and super good range, hits behind her, hits on top. That's the other thing. Anti-airs hitting on the behind people is fucking stupid. That's dumb. Like anti-air should be jumping attacks 100%. guaranteed. But like an uppercut that literally hits when you jump and you're on the other side of somebody, like that's dumb. Like, can we stop that? Like, can we stop that? Like, can we cut that out? And it's not even the ones you think, like Baraka. It's like I've had Jackie, I've had fucking Johnny Cage, I've had Sub-Zero, who have, like, they have solid down twos. I don't want to say anti-airs. They have solid down twos, but the down two is just a regular uppercut, and it hits like literally completely behind their head, and it's like, fam, what are we doing? Fucking fix RoboCop's flawless block attacks because they don't work. Anyway, I'm gonna get him out of here. I'm gonna stream. I guess I should say today. It's night right now, but well, when I put this out, it'll be daytime. So I'm gonna stream today or tonight on YouTube. Look out for that. If you enjoy the stream, consider following my Twitch, twitch.tv/J_S_F. Yeah, man, if y'all like the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for all the support. I'm gonna stream now. The Combat League is over, by the way. Y'all suggest me some scrubby characters for my video series. I'm gonna go over how to play even Fujin. I'll finally do the Fujin guide. Suggest me some scrubby characters who y'all want me to show you how to play. Like characters that people play like maniacs, like Kung Lao, Jade, fucking whoever, Kano. You know the characters that people play stupid. I'm gonna show you the way to play them like you have a brain. So I'm gonna do that for a bunch of characters. I'm gonna have to learn a ton of characters, but fuck it, why not? I'm not doing nothing else. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all stay safe. JSF, I'm outie.